This is Hannibal here. I'm going to call this Montreal Fight League number one contenders fight between David Barrette and the Black Dragon, Eric Chibuluzo, former Great North Wrestling wrestler, former uh, University of Ottawa football player, very impressive athlete, 6'6" ish, nearly 300 pounds when he's not weighing in. And he's driving towards David Barrette now. Black Dragon is 1-0 in MMA competition. He's grappled in Abu Dhabi. I believe he's a world champion grappler in some American competitions that he's won. David Barrette has half guard now. Black Dragon is in control here. I believe they're on an Indian reserve outside of Montreal. Black Dragon has full mount now. Has control of the hands, just throwing some bombs at David Barrette. Black Dragon is training right now at Patno Martial Arts in Gatineau, where Marc-Andre Barriault of the UFC trains. David Leduc, the famous Lithway fighter, also trains there, as David Barrette is serious trouble here. You don't want to turn to your side or your stomach unless you're like in at least full guard or half guard. But it's better not to do this at all. The referee might want to consider stopping the fight right here. Is the Black Dragon looking up at him to say, are you going to stop this? As David Barrette is in a lot of trouble. This is an amateur fight, but the winner of this gets a shot at the MFL title June 1st. Here we go. Looks like they're playing patty cake right now. Black Dragon's being nice, being very nice. He could probably finish it if he was a little more vicious, but he's being meticulous with his blows. David Barrette not doing a very good job of defending himself. Happy Friday to you, Mike. Not a very happy Friday for David Barrette, who's trying to turn onto his stomach, which you could have a very good chance to get a rear naked choke in at this point. If Chibuluzo wanted to get a rear naked choke in at this time, the Black Dragon, Eric Chibuluzo, certainly could. He's pulling him back to his back now. Submission attempt. If he could walk his feet around, it's going to be over here. It looks like the referee is breaking it.
Good job.
Saved by the round one bell, David Barrette. Here we go for round two. Look at the size of the back on Chibuluzo. All this MMA training is leaning him out. We see some boxing attempt now. David does not have his hands up very high. Double leg attempt possible by Chibuluzo. Now he's got him in the corner. This almost looks like a high school fight at this point. Poor attempt at a headlock by Barrette, who's now giving his back to Chibuluzo. Looks like he dropped his mouth guard. The referee telling him to get into the corner. Well, he puts his mouth guard in. Looks like it's going to be a clean break here. As we get into the meat of round two. But again, Barrette is not putting his hands up very high as he eats a kick right to the face from Chibuluzo, who used to be a kickboxer. I've actually kickboxed Chibuluzo back in, I think it was 2020 or 2019, very possibly 2019 or 20. As Barrette's just throwing haymakers and keeping his hands down, but those haymakers aren't connecting. Black Dragon has a waist lock and is just powering him down. He's got that leg hooked now, taking him down to the corner. Barrette's got his hands on the ropes. The referee is not asking him to break it. I think Chibuluzo is being really nice in this fight because he could have just kicked him right in the head. But instead he takes full mount back. I don't know if head kicks from the ground are allowed. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't. Chibuluzo has Barrette in a lot of trouble. The referee at this point, I don't think either of these guys are getting paid. This is an amateur fight on an Indian reserve. The referee should consider ending it right here because Barrette's in a heap of trouble and just eating blows from this monster of a man. He's known as the Black Dragon for a reason. The referee standing him up. Barrette's having problems getting up right now. But the referee is letting it go. I mean, he's doesn't look like there's much fight left in Barrette, but I don't know what's going on here. It's not going to be a clean break. I guess the referee thought they were in the ropes too long. He's making them break and start from the center in full mount. And again, I think it's just a matter of experience. Barrette does not know how to protect himself very well in full mount. And the Black Dragon is just having some fun with him. I wouldn't put my foot up like that if I was the Black Dragon because Barrette could hook it. Now he's back, basically giving his back to the Black Dragon. The referee's going to have to call it here soon. He's not defending himself well at all. As we can see, the Black Dragon just feeding him punches. There we go. The winner, #1 contender at June 1st MFL for the heavyweight title, Black Dragon. So good luck to him. Wish him nothing but the best. June the 1st, 2024. Please